Alright guys, we are back. Made a little progress with all the wrinkles and everything. I don't know how well you can actually see them though. Just the lighting and everything. Once we paint them, you'll be able to see the contours better. And the chains, I'm finding we're gonna have some difficulties in our spots here that we had to cover up the seams. They're actually hollow underneath. The patch job, I mean, other than being able to notice it a little bit, the patch job's actually pretty good because it's the same tone as the wood and everything. So with just some slight sanding later on, when we go to paint it, it should work pretty well, especially because, like I said, the cloak's all patched. But I'm still trying to figure out how we're going to do the chain links. We're going to have to do them real shallow in the spots that we can actually carve them, and then have to paint them in the other. Hence, they won't be as pronounced as the ones here on the front, except for like in some spots, like through here and everything, where it's much easier to carve. Anyways, I figured this clip, to actually show some progress, we're gonna put the notches in our horns, which I'm very nervous about doing. For one, he doesn't want to sit flat anymore because we added this. Which, by the way, we actually rounded a little bit more. Don't know if that's noticeable or not, but that's something we did. Alright. But let's see. We're just going to start here. I just want to make sure the camera catches this, so I can't. Alright. And we're just going to very carefully.
I rooted out a pervert. You should be throwing your fucking parade.
And we're very grateful. But you reek of whiskey. You know the rules in your product.
Well, I never sucked jizz out of nobody's ass. What's wrong?
I believe that's felching. Not that I would know.
Alrighty, get the first one out of the way.
Mr. Cook, consider your freedom a gift from me.
Well, hang on a second. Hang on.
Alright. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty good. And it's just a slight angle, guys. It's I refer to as that V cut. Now we're going to have to refine it a little bit in some spots. Can y'all pick that up? But yeah, we'll have to refine it in a few spots. But so far so good. It's right here. See how it's got some give to it? That's where I'm worried about. Even though the knife is nice and sharp, just the slightest bit of pressure in an area like that, and it could break. And I don't like breaking pieces of wood, especially something as crucial as the horns. Because let's just say, I mean, it's not Krampus without horns, man. That's one of his characteristics there. I watched on Netflix. I noticed people have been talking about it for at least a year or so now, quite a while. But it's that Christmas horror story on Netflix, and it's got Krampus in it, and it's also got like a really cool, badass Santa in it. And I've been holding off on watching it just because I just thought the Krampus looked kind of crappy, to be honest. And he's not terrible, but for one, he just looks too much like the Abominable Snowman. The Krampus, any depictions you ever see of him, he's got like black fur.
I said I fucking handled it. What, you deaf? What are you talking?
And in this one, he was just solid white. He looked kind of like a Viking with horns. I mean, it was just weird. I mean, the movie itself wasn't too bad. It was one of those ones where they tell multiple different stories all at once, and it flowed fairly good that way. I personally thought the elements with the cool Santa going around fighting people, I thought that was actually pretty cool. I would have just stuck with that. And the pseudo narrator, William Shatner, he wasn't really narrating, but he's a very crucial to the movie. I'm not gonna give away any spoilers, but watched it. Wasn't too bad. If you're bored and there ain't nothing on, I'd say yeah, go ahead and give it a view. I wish Netflix still did their star system for rating movies, cause I'd give it a 2.5. It's really frustrating though, trying to pick out a movie from all their movies now without that star rating. Alright guys, here's where we're gonna get to some possible bad camera angles. But no, I think Amy Schumer ruined the star rating system on there. Joke thief. Because it's when her movie, or no, was it her stand-up special? Or hell, I even forget now. But they got rid of the star rating after she got like 1 star. I believe it's for her stand-up special or some crap. I never really found her funny to begin with. It seems like most female comics think they just have to be as vulgar as possible to be funny, and those are the ones that are not funny.
Well, Dorfman, last time I checked, fans don't pop that pussy. No, I suppose they don't.
But no, they ruin things when they get rid of the star rating. Because now you look at a movie and everything, and based on what you've already watched, oh, it's 80% comparable to what you know. Got a very eclectic taste. I like watching all kinds of different things, but I don't want to waste my time watching a movie that's a piece of crap. Which, let's face it, there's a lot of crappy movies on Netflix. They can't get the licensing deals or whatever for all the good movies out there, so they got to fill up the space with something, and they fill it up with some B movies. Which, don't get me wrong, I like a good B movie every now and again, as long as it's a good B movie and not just some crappy one just for the sake of being crappy. Like Zombievers, that movie, ridiculous. Or Zombies. You ever seen that one? About a bunch of animals in the zoo becoming zombies. The whole storyline's crap. The acting is crap. The CGI is crap. I mean, it's just a load of hot garbage disguised as cinema.
Don't even think about it, Willie. That big bitch is mine.
Let's see, this is looking for a profile. Yeah, man, it's not too bad. Can y'all see that? It's not too bad so far. Like I said, we got some refining to do. I'm gonna have to shave it with the knife as much as we can and sand it real good. And after we look at that tip, man, it's so wiggly. So sketchy. I'm only holding it that way I can apply the slightest amount of force with the blade to actually cut and not break the damn thing.
Well, hello, Ronald.
I don't like it. I don't like it. So afraid it's gonna break, guys.
Oh, you do.
Maybe a little. I don't mean being discreet, but I do play well. So if you can't bring your A game, don't even try.
Sweetheart, I'm not sure you could handle my A game. You get one.
Shit.
I like your confidence.
I'd light you up like the 4th of July.
Look,
We're almost done, guys. But we're getting to the really difficult part.
I'm talking Chrysler 300, factory direct, fully loaded. And after that, lobster. Now, if you think you can handle that, then maybe, just maybe, I'll come see you. Aren't they great?
We got Bad Santa, sorry. Bad Santa 2 on in the background now. I haven't watched it. I said I was on Netflix for a minute. Saw that it was on there. I'm like, I liked the first Bad Santa. Sequels are usually crap, but let's go ahead and give it a go. I think it's a little odd how the first one ended, that they brought the guy, the little person, I forget his name. But I thought it was odd that they brought him back, seeing as how he double-crossed Billy Bob Thornton in the first movie, and then that character ended up going to jail too. But I guess they had to figure something out as far as the storyline. Well, shoot, I was trying to make the tip a little pointer, and it tore on us there. Not to worry though, because it looks pretty good. Alright, guys. Hopefully you can see that. All these little ridges we put in there, looking pretty doggone good. Sad thing is we gotta try and attempt to carry him over to the side a little. Another thing I found funny is where the horns come into the hood. It has those little white tufts around the base of the horns too, which is just comical to me. Like, it'd be hard enough, honestly, if you think practicality. He's a demon posing as Santa. He's got the double mouth, recessed eyes, and all that. Horns. It'd be hard enough for him to get his horns through holes in this hood, right? And also have those little white tufts around it. You gotta be kidding me. I don't know. For some reason, I just thought that was kind of funny. That it has little white tufts around the base of the horns. I keep almost calling them antlers, but I guess that's just the hunter in me. I'm used to referring to things as antlers instead of horns. Push our luck again. We got through the first half, going through the top of it. And I'm going to have to go back at it again to the side. Man, I'm nervous, guys. Nervous we're going to break an antler. See, look, I slipped up. I was just talking about it, people. Just talking about it. That I was having a hard time not saying antler. I was doing so well calling it horns, because that's what it is. And I just slipped up and called it an antler. Don't I feel stupid?
Now I'm dating and I'm ready. Finally.
Would anyone else care to share? Anyone? Stage is yours.
Gosh. Sorry, I'm not just randomly yelling out stuff. Don't have Tourette's. It's this dog getting ready to bark, and I'm trying to keep him from barking.
Okay, fine. Maybe you could just talk to me if that's easier. Do you ever feel like you hit rock bottom?
You gotta be sure.
If he's not careful, I'll dress him up as an elf.
No, some people have one drink and
Embarrass the crap out of him.
wild.
If you're the type of person who dresses your dog up, or cat, ugh, who would want a cat? Goodness, but if you have a cat, if you dress up your pet, let's just put it that way, if you dress up your pet in clothing, that's just terrible. You're humiliating that poor animal. They get fur for a reason, people. Not to say that it isn't funny in certain outfits and stuff people put on their pets, but can't help myself but try and think from that pet's point of view how embarrassed they must feel. Be careful, because we're removing wood here, so that's always going to make a piece more fragile than it already is, but especially in these areas that are already flexing like crazy.
I feel it. You feel it. It's really fun, but
I'm not tall enough for you?
what?
Go on and say it.
No, your height has nothing to do with it. I don't even see height.
What's the trouble then, baby?
Okay, it's your height. I ate lobsters that were bigger than you tonight. I know how it would work. It'd be like a chihuahua fucking a Great Dane. But thanks for the lobster.
I really should have rethought
Ain't that about a bitch?
what movie I had going in the background, people. Trying to keep my videos oriented for all ages, and hopefully y'all can't hear what's going on in the background. Some very strong language. Yeah, not bad, guys. Not bad. Can y'all see that? Alright, guys, well, I'm gonna finish up this side, the underside, and then the next thing. Almost said antler. Caught myself. And then do the next horn. And then we'll be back with the next clip after that.